Okay, now let me summarize this method. So the method is if we have a square of some expression, now this expression contains x, and if this equals some number, then to solve this quadratic equation, we take the square root on both sides. Therefore, the left hand side we have only this expression, and on the right hand side we have the square root of this number, and it's positive and negative, because remember, quadratic equation in most cases it has two solutions. Okay. Now let me use this example to show this. Okay, as we can see in this equation is not written into this form, right? Why? Because first, on the left hand side, we have two terms, right? We have 6 times 3x plus 1 square, and we have minus 7. So the first thing we need to do is to bring this negative 7 to the right by adding 7. So we have 30. And secondly, now in front of 3x plus 1 square, we have this constant 6, right? Because we only want the left hand side to be a square of something. So next, we need to get rid of the 6. So we can do this by dividing 6. Okay, now let's compare this new equation with this form. Okay, so left hand side we have a square. We have square of this expression 3x plus 1, and the right side we have this number 5. Okay, so now we can solve this equation by taking the square root. After we take the square root, we have a 3x equals positive, negative, square root of 5, and then we have two linear equations. One equation is 3x plus 1 equals positive square root of 5, and the second equation is 3x plus 1 equals negative square root of 5. So once we solve each linear equation, we can have the solution. So 3x equals minus 1 plus the square root of 5. So x gonna be 1 over 3, because we divide by 3 on both sides, times minus 1 plus the square root of 5. Now we have one solution, right? Now the second solution, 3x equals minus 1 minus the square root of 5, and x equals 1 over 3 times minus 1 minus the square root of 5.